is typically unimpressed. Seriously? This candle ritual needs nuking. It's like totally unhygienic. You might as well just spit all over the cake. She picks a potato wedge off my plate, the massive crispy one I was saving, and breathes all over it. See? Would you want to eat that now? No, didn't think so. Welcome to my life, which, so the story goes, is a happy one. And later, I'll post a photo on Facebook to further back that story up. It'll be all smiles and crumpled wrapping paper, clinking glasses and soft filters, no mention of death or germs, or the drafty table by the back door that they allocated us in the Cricketers, or the fact that neither the birthday girl nor the minimal number of guests particularly wanted to come. Hey, remember what Dad used to say? Says Christy, now marginally more engaged after 2 vodka Red Bulls. You're a great man the day you're born, the day you're buried, and on your birthday. Every other day in between, you're just a gobshite like everyone else. Ah yes, the wisdom of Patrick J. Hennessy. Epic drinker, average philosopher. I never did get around to challenging our not-so-dear departed dad about this and so many other of his larger, soaked theories. But I assume the same held for women. Not that Dad had much time for women. Not unless they were minding kids or handing out beer money. He'd have been proud of me today, I think. Picking up the lunch tab, 3 cranky kids in tow on account of it being Aula's half-term, and there being no one to mind Max and Kian. No one I trust, anyway. Anyone with half-decent form for running that dicey gauntlet, my friends Nush and Gwen, Adam's parents and Christy, at a push, is either here, or in my in-laws' case, cruising around the Galapagos Islands on board the 5-star Symphony of the Sea. I wish I was on a cruise. Actually, I'd settle for a coach trip, just some time to myself, to read and think and rest. The thought's been coming and going all morning, sharp as a menstrual cramp. In truth, my hangover isn't helping. Neither is Aula. You know, Mum, even by Muriel's standards, that cake is an atrocity. She eyes the vaguely rectangular slab like it's a lump of rotten meat. Gwen, usually kind to her core, agrees. Yeah, I mean, I'm no Mary Berryells, but grey cake, it looks like a tombstone. Yeah, a tombstone inscribed Kirsty, says Christy. I did ask for silver, I protest, quickly glossing over the misspelling. Nush sighs, and yet I bet you said nothing, even though you were paying her. Even though you can't stand her, adds Christy. She didn't say nothing, she said. Wow, it looks amazing, Muriel. You're a natural, so talented. Aula mimics me, her voice as sickly sweet as the hair of the dog Carver that Nush just foisted on me. Seriously, Mum, you're such a bloody hypocrite. Hypocrite or just polite? I'm not certain there's a difference. And anyway, firstly, the little ones will gladly wolf it. Cake is one of the few things Max eats without morphing into the Antichrist, while Bella, Gwen's daughter, and Kian eat everything. I once caught them licking a slug. But secondly, and more importantly, everyone knows it pays to flatter grumpy neighbours when you're about to embark on a renovation. And ultimately, I'm happy to lie about cake, if it spares us a noise complaint. I put my carver down untouched and stare across the table at Aula. So what should I have said, smart-ass? Geez, Muriel, I'd rather staple my tongue to a moving train than take one bite of that shambles. It's called manners. You used to have them, remember? Aula gives me the glare of a serial killer, all 5'9" of her bristling with adolescent disdain. 2 can give good glare, though, and after a few seconds she tires of the standoff and stalks off towards the bathroom, her spindly heels narrating her exit across the treacherous cobbled floor. Mother me wants to shout, "Be careful you don't twist your ankle!" But mothering all of these days is pure kamikaze, and in any case, my daughter isn't the type to take a tumble. Aura has a solidity, a swagger, a watertight contract with the world that states she's 16, she's invincible, and she doesn't have time for busted ankles.